Hi, I'm Dr. Haley Perlus, sport and exercise psychology expert, here with today's mental toughness moment. One of sports psych's greatest tools is imagery or visualization, and we can use imagery for many purposes, but one is to help us to physically perform. We either recreate experiences or create new experiences in our minds that allows us to learn new skills and perform better. But one of the greatest ways imagery can help us is when our imagery is polysensory, when we can utilize all of our senses to make that image more real and vivid. So that's why I shy away from the word visualization, and I like to do the best that I can to use the word imagery, because it's not just about the visual. It's not just about seeing. It's about what you hear when you're performing, what you taste when you're performing, what you touch when you're performing, and what you feel, like, what it feels like to be running upstairs when you're performing. And it doesn't just come naturally. We have to actually work at this polysensory imagery skill. And one of the best ways to do that is to actually incorporate imagery immediately after your performance. So it doesn't matter what your activity is, immediately after you perform, take a section of your performance, take the whole performance, whatever you may be, and just stop right in your tracks and recreate the experience that you just had. And do your best to pull all of the senses. Again, not just what you saw, but what you felt, what you heard, what you tasted, what you touched. See if you can incorporate as many senses as possible immediately after your performance while they're still fresh in your mind. Once you create that polysensory imagery skill, then those images, like I said, will be more real and vivid. And then they have a better shot at actually doing what they're supposed to do, which is connect your brain to your body, telling your body what it is that you want to do. And then you can actually go out there in real time and perform it. So once again, imagery, one of the most powerful sports psychology tools that we use. Professional athletes use it. You probably use it intuitively, naturally, instinctively. You don't even have to think about it. You're just probably rehearsing your performance in your mind. But to really optimize this tool, you want your images to incorporate all of your senses, for it to be polysensory so that it is real as can be in your mind. And one of the greatest ways to develop that polysensory skill is to image right after your performance, so that all of those senses are fresh, and then you can pull out exactly what you saw, what you heard, what you tasted, what you touched, and what you felt. Once you develop that polysensory skill, then you can go ahead and use it before your performance, when you're completely away from the field, away from your sport or activity altogether. You'll have that polysensory skill, and you can use it whenever and wherever. But to start, image immediately after your performance while those senses are fresh, so you could figure out what that actually feels like, tastes like, smells like. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm doing it on purpose. But there you have it. Polysensory images. They work the best. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, video you want me to create, you know what to do. Leave the comment in the space provided. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.